Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Twilight Romance along Shion's route. And we're on episode 3. In the last episode, we ended up having to stay at Shion's place. We found out that Akahoshi is a traitor, or seems to be, but we're hoping he's a triple agent, not a double agent. And, Akira is a werewolf, and he has revealed that to us. Well, we already knew he was a werewolf, but he just today revealed it to us. And he sniffed us out at Shion's place. And apparently he wants to take us home with him. Let's see how this conversation goes. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Akira, what do you mean, a wolf? All of this seemed like a dream. I wished it was a dream. The Akira that I've known wasn't even human.
I know it's hard to believe, but this is the truth. I assumed you were harmless, since you were excluded from the list of escortees, meaning that you are not a threat and had some sort of superpower. But I would have never guessed that you were a descendant of the now extinct Japanese wolves.
Well, now you know.
Who cares which bloodline I'm from? But now you know. I can keep Dirili safe. Let me protect her.
But you're still not a cop. And you're still just one guy.
Give her back to me. I'll be her bodyguard.
Give her back? What, like, I belong to you? I wasn't yours in the first place.
That would be helpful, but I see that Dirili is at a loss.
It wasn't about being convinced or not. I was truly flustered. How could this be? My honest feelings came out as my legs lost support and I collapsed to my knees like a limp doll. I'm not sure whether it was from surprise, but warm tears flowed down my cheeks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Akira, who returned to a normal appearance, had tried to run close, but I involuntarily pulled myself away. Oh, don't hurt his feelings.
Are you scared of me?
I'm not sure how to respond to that. I kept quiet.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking how you'd take this.
I finally let out a long, deep breath after Akira went back to his human appearance.
Well, it's clear now. I'm keeping her.
Keeping me? I'm not a puppy.
Don't talk like she's an object.
Oh, you're one to talk, being as how you said you were going to take me back before. It was when Akira angrily lunged towards Shion. Shion's stern face became even more serious.
Don't even think about it. More importantly, are you sure you weren't followed by anybody? What?
Taken aback by Shion's intensity, Akira gave a disoriented response. The doorbell rang right after that moment.
No way!
You didn't smell that on your way here?
You two go to the back. Don't go near the windows.
After a while, Shion came back with a grim face. He had a small piece of paper in his hand.
They found us.
Nobody was at the door? At least it didn't sound like somebody was at the door.
Take a look.
Shion handed me the slip of paper with a feminine handwriting that read, "At the rooftop." Did Yukari write this? Without answering my question, Shion began to get ready.
I want you to wait here. You too, descendant of the wolves.
Oh, you think we'll be safe here without you?
I don't need to be instructed. If Dirili's going to be here, this is where I'll protect her.
Shion, you're going by yourself?
I'm making Akahoshi come here to stand guard. Don't do anything until then.
Choose your action. Let's see. I'm going with ya. To be a hindrance. I'm going with you.
Do you understand the position you're in?
Not really. You promised that you'll keep me safe. I'd rather go with you then. Shion looked like he was about to run off without me. I grabbed his sleeve and pulled on it so he wouldn't go.
I'll come with you too, if that's where Dirili's going. Okay. They already know where you are. It's probably not the safest to keep you here.
Yeah, just like I was saying, said Shion as he gave in and gently guided my hand off his coat sleeve.
Fine then, you two follow me. If you ever feel like you're in danger, forget about me and just run.
I nodded firmly in agreement. But I won't. I won't run off without Shion. So I just lied. The altitude of the apartment rooftop was about the height of a high-rise building. The evening breeze was strong enough that it felt like it had blown me away. At the very end of the rooftop, Yukari stood there before the protective fence. And there was another shadow further away from the light, camouflaged in the darkness. Who's your friend, Yukari? Is that Ray? I was uncertain, for my eyes weren't adjusted to the darkness.
I came as told. What do you want?
Good evening, my brother. No greeting? That kind of was a greeting.
How's this for a greeting?
Said Shion as he aimed his gun. Well, that's not very welcoming.
You aren't welcome here to begin with.
Those are harsh words, but I did not come here to fight.
What do you mean?
Keeping his gun aimed, Shion looked sharply at Yukari. I would like to introduce my master to you.
Shion, was it? It's nice meeting you again after the assault at the factory.
I hope I'm remembering that was the voice I gave him. The shadow hidden in the darkness stepped forward into the lighted area. I was right. That was Ray.
I knew it was you.
Akira transformed into a wolf as he charged toward Ray and swung down his claws. However, his strike was interrupted by Yukari's black blade.
Damn it!
If you get in the way, I won't hold back. After exchanging several blows, the two jumped over the fence and dropped out of sight. Did they just jump off the roof? Akira! Yukari too! How many levels does this building have? Shion stopped me as I made a dash toward the fence.
Those two are fine. You need to watch out for Ray, if anything. You are his target. There's no point if you get caught.
You're right. Despite our concern, Ray nonchalantly faced Shion. Wow, Ray's quite a bit shorter than Shion.
Jeez, so hot-blooded. We didn't come here today to be violent, though. If Dirili's what you came for, I'm not letting that happen so easily.
Said Shion as he hid me behind his back. I grabbed his coat tightly. Please, let this end well. I was concerned about the two that fell off the building, but considering their physical performance, I knew they'd somehow be okay. More concerning was Shion, standing face to face with Ray.
If Ray attacks, you go and join Akira while I fend him off.
What, you want me to jump off the side of the building too? Whispered Shion. Choose my action, let's see. Don't do anything stupid! Huh, coming from me? That's ironic. Please don't take any risks yourself.
Don't worry about me, just think about your own safety. I seem to make you extra cautious. However, I'm not here for Dirili today. I'm here for you, Shion. Me. Quit being a hunter and join us.
Ah, he's recruiting.
Never. I would never join your cause. I know it's in your blood. The same vampire blood that runs in us. Shut up. I'm not like you.
Did I hear vampire? No, not... But Akira did turn out to be a descendant of wolves. Then perhaps this was a possibility too.
Oh yeah? How dull. I was going to be open-minded and let a human mix join us.
Ah, so he's half vampire. Or part vampire.
If that's how you see my sister, let her go right now. We'll see about that.
Wait, is it true? You're a vampire?
Dirili, you probably remember us well.
Remember what?
You must be familiar with the red vampire eyes.
I recall seeing those red eyes from when my parents were murdered. So, then that was... Then, my parents were killed by a vampire? I had let go of Shion's coat that I was clutching.
See, your parents' murderer is right in front of you.
My heart thumped, and my vision became hazy. For the first time, I experienced true despair.
Shion, even though you say you aren't a part of us, until you see Dirili scared of you.
Ah, to be continued. Yeah, sorry that's its own video, but... I think I will start putting 2 episodes per video, but like I said, my health is still down, so I'm gonna keep them short for just a little while longer. So I'm sorry about that, but I hope to see you in my next video or some of my other ones, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.